On.
I'm number 3
It
on
wasn't on.
Cheddar's. Fuck it. 4. Fuck those dudes that do that. I can do what I want.
Okay, well.
I can do it.
Dudes, can I tell you, being fucked is fucked.
That's 5.
Please
all over
don't
the
fuck
place.
me.
See?
8. I fucked how many?
You just had-
9. Sorry, I was just so fucked. 10. Wait. Was I fucked today?
Yes.
11. Fuck. 12. Are you fucked? 13. Hey, let's fuck.
So happy.
You killed
Says
today.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like a recorder guy was. I've never seen this peak thing going on. Are my levels too high?
I don't know.
Okay. You're useless to me. I'm done with you.
Read that again.
No.
Okay.
No, you go to the speaker. Who's the speaker? Welcome.
Luke
to,
Duke.
Let's welcome our speaker.
Luke.
Hey,
Luke.
I'm Luke, and I'm an alcoholic. Well, I'm the speaker because I'm an alcoholic, and this meeting made me one.
Something to do with that.
No, the speaker, I think, lives in a group home, and he didn't do the right protocol, and he didn't ask for the ability to leave to come speak here, and so they said you can't leave because he didn't ask within a week. That's what I heard from Chuckles, and that's the truth. Yeah. So now I'm speaking, and I know you've never heard any of my story.
You'll be amazed before Luke is halfway in.
Thank you.
Rigorous honesty.
The 13th step promises were written by me, because so they make them true. The 13 step promises, but fuck hero. Yeah, they're right there.
You wrote them?
I wrote not the steps, the 13th step promise, just that. Which is,
Says
I will.
Who's coffee?
You will be amazed before I am halfway in. That's probably my
Amazed
greatest
if Luke gets in at
contribution to this meeting was writing of the 13th step promise.
It's not like you just arrived.
It's just, I know. Come closer, ladies. You might not hear the message.
Moved up, the ladies are moving up.
Yeah, I know.
The
I
promise
was
might
born.
come true tonight.
I was
For you.
due April 29th, 1978.
You guys know each other?
But I wasn't born until May 21st, 1978.
You were born?
That's like 3 weeks later.
Does someone have
He's
an
unborn, actually.
So I was
No.
3 weeks late coming out.
Someone might.
Really lazy from the
Does
beginning.
anyone have an iPhone charger for her?
speaker?
Yeah.
Slower, normal.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
a second speaker?
No.
Yeah, you can be the second speaker. I'm down with that.
No.
Shut up, Skywalker. Or I'll book you for another night.
Yeah, do that.
I would love that. Of course, I'm
You too can speak here to yourself.
The 23rd? Can you speak the 23rd? Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, so
Thank you.
back home in Tennessee, where I'm from, Chattanooga.
I actually enjoy
Chattanooga Tutu. You've been? Oh, nice. Take a picture of it.
I did.
And so yeah, normal family. Besides my brother, who was born autistic, and he can't talk or nothing. So he kind of seems drunk, like always, but he can't talk or anything. And
communicate.
you don't really. His brain is like somebody in a blackout who's taken like 18 Xanaxes and can't think or anything. But he's really happy, you know. He's like us at our best.
Xanax will do that.
When we, no
Does he like
consequences.
music?
Yes. Good question.
Oh, that's now that's how you'll reach him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he used to listen to Raffi a lot. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Raffi. He's a little kids musician.
yeah.
Dwight, you shouldn't say you know him, man. Well, Raffi sucked though. His music was awful.
Can you
Um,
sing some of it?
It's like, hey ABCs, I'm Raffy. Come and sing with me. It sucks. No offense, Dwight.
Were these cartoon
But-
kids?
No, Raffy was real. He was a real guy.
Now I can get
But he, so Jordan would always, like, the only way to, like, kind of chill him out would be to, like, put on these VHS of these, of Raffy, and then he would chill out, and then, so we'd have to listen to him because, you know, we're just nice people.
Tell me to chill out.
No. You
No.
gotta listen.
Yes, chill out.
Brother.
And,
To get him to,
and so
okay.
then,
What's this got to do with
I was-
drinking?
well, I'm getting there,
Sure you weren't.
and, I'm answering the question.
That guy and his dad left.
I know.
Thinking like,
Well, the guy, oh, hey, just in time.
Oh, Henry, let me hug your crotch.
Henry's here. Henry's here.
Henry's here.
But then when he hit puberty, he started listening to Beyonce and Britney Spears, Cheddar.
Britney Spears.
Yeah. And so that was a lot better just visually to listen to and watch on these VHSs.
Britney Spears
Than-
and Miley
than
Cyrus
Raffy.
video.
yeah.
But like,
Cyrus is a whore.
I guess one of the reasons why I mentioned him is because, you know, when I was getting older and I started drinking, I always thought that he had the lucky way out because he didn't have to deal with any consequences or really do anything at all. He could just sit there and eat and drink milk or water or whatever, RC Cola, and not have to do anything, not ever to go to work or, you know, wake up in the morning or go to church or any of that shit. Like,
You were jealous of that, Luke?
yeah, I was really jealous of that. And so,
Sit and drink.
yeah, so I tried to like emulate him almost.
Can we try a new
And I didn't do anything. I didn't go to work. I didn't wake up early. And I ended up not going to church. So, yeah, and then because, I guess partly because of alcohol, but I started not doing any of that shit kind of before. You know, just like I said, I was born lazy 3 weeks late. And, yeah, and so the first thing I did was Freon. It wasn't alcohol or booze or even a cigarette or alcohol or drugs or Freon's a drug. Don't do it. But it's a relapse. Huh?
How old were you?
How old was I? 14. Yeah.
Late bloomer.
Late start. Yep, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm a real loser. So I did the Freon, huffed it. It looked awesome. Yeah.
Luke's
There's a few of them.
Us girls need Luke's cock. That's what it says.
It's true.
Fuck.
You haven't had it yet.
What you asked for? I can't get the taste of that dude's dick out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's a long story. I didn't say that. I was.
say you didn't do that.
I know.
You just said you didn't say
I didn't do that. I was record.
It can't be
I was
wrong when
talking.
it feels so right.
That's right. That's right, baby. Yeah. See, I'm a nice guy. All right.
Can't be wrong,
And that
but
means that I finish last.
it feels so
Okay?
tight.
I come last. Nice guys do finish last.
I don't know why it's creepy when they say like.
I know a nice guy. I know a speaker.
Because you will come first.
I don't think you should use that line anymore.
I think it's a great
It
line.
just sounds creepy
It's
when
witty.
you say
It
it.
can't be wrong.
Nice guys finish
Most
last.
women don't have orgasms.
You know what I mean?
First of all.
Well, I don't call it coitus. Yeah.
I am not saying I have not. I'm just saying the statistics say that it's more clitoral thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I know how to find the clit. You know. I'll find your clit.
Come on it.
Yes. After it's wet by your orgasm. First.
Can we have a demonstration?
Now,
I volunteered.
Leah volunteered.
is this helping,
Prove it,
Rick?
Luke.
Rick, is this helping you
Man.
stay sober, motherfucker?
He's gonna help me stay sober for another year.
Good, good.
On the road.
On the road.
Yeah, because we don't. You want
Montana,
to
think of Luke's
be. You don't want to be like the trucker
Your daughter.
in Chattanooga who.
Like,
Is that a Reese? Is that a Klondike bar?
Shut up.
Klondike bar?
Yeah,
guitar?
there was a. I'll talk about that later. That trucker
Oh,
killed
yeah.
like 8 people in Chattanooga because he was
Patty.
been up on meth for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Rick.
I
You'll
didn't
fucking
know.
lose your life.
Oh my gosh, let me see the next
So then I did the Freon. It was really fun.
Give me for my thoughts.
And then eventually, sorry,
What's that high? Just like a headrest? Or?
Yeah, it's you just laugh a lot. You don't feel much at all. It doesn't last very long. But it was free because we were just pumping it out of the air conditioning behind my friend's house. And yeah, it just made you laugh a lot.
No, that shit is fantastic.
Did you, are these weird?
Like
awesome.
take disconnected the hose and like put it
Yeah,
on
you just
there?
push like the needle, like a tire kind of, and just fill a garbage bag up with it, and then just huff the bag.
You gotta send it to
Yeah.
Of who?
And so
Oh, Blake, yeah, I need one of you. I know, quit
Yeah.
being offended,
I
but I
did-
don't have a
It's
disgusting
been a
loaded
year.
I went to-
Offended.
then I drank, started drinking,
Okay, she has
which was the best thing.
Whose
You
nice
know?
tits are
on
these?
Facebook.
Went drinking.
Yes.
Okay, send it to
Um,
me. Yes,
JC's.
I will bring it.
This isn't a
next
question and answer session yet. You can do all this at the break or on your own
Holiday
time.
memory.
Talking.
Yeah, I'm the speaker, by the way.
week. She's a natural. Look, she is a natural. First night.
I know, totally
late
annoying.
nighter. Perfect.
You
are
fit in
welcome
great.
back every week.
Obnoxious.
Don't take offense to
Yeah,
that.
good
I am
looking.
annoying.
You should come back.
I will.
So, went to high school.
No.
No.
Hi, gorgeous.
And no, I did all right.
By the way, don't be surprised when you get a nickname.
Um,
Have you noticed?
went to
Oh, I don't know where she is.
regular school, drank, didn't get kicked out.
No, Joe.
I don't know.
Patrick,
Then went to college at UTK, like 2 hours.
What is UT?
No, that was 18. University of Tennessee at Knoxville. It was a big school and all that. And
the main Tennessee?
yeah, the only
The
Tennessee.
Orange Tennessee.
Yeah, the Volunteers.
Right on.
Yeah, I saw Peyton Manning at a bar, like ran into me.
Who's
Big
that?
guy, big quarterback, NFL.
That must have been a party school.
Yeah. I did. Well, I got a 0.0.
Show them the video.
no outside issues.
I
Show
tried.
them the licking video.
I tried Xanax for the first time there, and cocaine.
Xanax are licking.
I know. And I tried crack too for the first time, and I had done acid once before.
Try it for.
Well, just that one night we did it, and then we.
Luke,
Luke, how
many
you stop after one night?
do you want?
Because I didn't really like it, man.
Neither did I. Luke,
I didn't want it. I don't know. I just didn't want it. Luckily,
Luke, how many assault rifles and hand grenades do you want?
that's between me and you. Sponsor, sponsee. We don't talk about that, man.
Oh, well, you're from Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought that'd be
Yeah.
obvious.
He's got 4 years sober.
How many
He
years
can
do you
sponsor
have?
you,
That was a good
right?
idea.
How long have you been sober?
That would be a secret.
107 days.
Yeah, you
Coming from
should. You should
Tennessee.
take the penis out of your vagina and put it into your mouth, and then you can start listening.
I've heard that one before.
Oh, good.
But it's about taking action. You can't drink that way.
Yeah. You also can't drink. either.
Take the penis out of your mouth and put it in your ears. Wow, this is good.
No, put it in your
Oh,
mouth.
take
You can't
the
talk.
Penis out of your ears and put it in your mouth.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of weird. Who has a penis in your ear besides somebody like you?
Some people are into fetishes. Yeah.
Yeah, but my penis can't fit in the ear. Okay. So. Anyways, so college, bombed, went back to home. My parents, they got my grades in the mail and they pinned them up on the refrigerator, and they were pretty disappointed in me. So then I was like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit. You know, I'm just gonna move out and then party, and that's what I did for the next like 3 or 4 years, pretty much straight. Had shitty jobs here and there. Would get fired for most of them.
Station attendant,
Gas station. Never. Luckily, I never worked at a gas station.
semi-truck driver.
No, I worked at a golf course driving the range picker. I worked at
What's
a
wrong with a semi-truck driver?
Yeah.
Are you in a polyamorous relationship?
nothing.
No, I have one.
I just
I mean,
didn't.
that's a
Would she
natural
be
part
into
of
it?
growing up.
That takes a lot of work to get that job, man. I worked at a store that sold kegs
All four
of
of
beer,
them. Okay, get all
and
three.
and I wasn't even 21.
think
And then
that's
they would,
Hand grenades and 24 assault rifles.
yeah, and moonshine.
Semi-truck.
Yeah.
Big mouth.
All right. And so,
21.
But that job, that was the best job because when I got the job,
What job was that?
it was called the Beverage Barn, and the
I
guy
love
who's
that.
the guy who's the guy's job I took, he was like, "Hey, good job getting the job.
Now you're fired.
Yeah, no. If you're not an alcoholic right now, you will be soon." And then I was like, "What does that mean, man?" And because I didn't know really what an alcoholic was, I was 20. So, but at this job, they would just give you booze as payment. Like I could just write it down throughout the week, and at the end of the week, they give you your check, but take all the booze money you spent, take out of it.
Liquor. That's amazing.
Right. But we had kegs at this shitty house that I rented like almost every night. It was awesome. And then also at college I saw Fish for the first time. Very good thing. Fish fan? Yeah, no, I don't think you are.
I have no idea.
But they're amazing.
Can we have like a?
They're really good.
They're a lot better live than they are
There was way better.
on the like radio and shit though.
Yeah,
I'll give them that.
they are. They definitely
I
are.
accidentally went to a fish festival, but it turned out okay.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And so I did that too. But then like what happens when we drink and use a lot, our health goes downhill, and then people stop hanging out with us. We don't have any money. Nobody
I like the picture.
wants to hang out. Nobody wants to do anything. Just gets sadder and sadder. And so then I was like, what do I do? And luckily, my parents were pretty cool. So my mom was like, "Hey, do you want to go camping?"
We'll pass it again, maybe.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'll go camping." And then she sent me to Montana to rehab, out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Did they trick you into rehab?
I mean, not really, but I mean, they were like, "It's really cool. It's camping in Montana. You'll have a great time."
It wasn't great.
It was all right. I don't know. I mean,
Was it like wilderness or what?
yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was actually called Wilderness.
You're like taking your glasses
Yeah.
off, like, am I seeing this shit right?
Yeah, it's in Kalispell.
Before pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you get like fish?
Have you ever been to this meeting?
Yeah, I came the
Huh?
other day.
Did you go fishing or
Not,
anything?
not
We went hiking in Yellowstone for like 3 weeks.
That's a long time.
I know. We had to spend 3 days on our own, building our own little like teepee hut, and then they gave us a bunch of AA literature to read. And so there's nothing else to do, so I did that and jerked off. That was the first time I jerked off on a mountain. Well, it was very persuasive, and they included a picture of Lois. I know, man.
Book is meant to be very
To the wives, bro. To the wives.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot. Fuck. Page 69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
I know,
You
man.
Bill did that purposely, don't you?
Yeah, he's a smart
Did you
guy.
really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No way.
Bill's cool.
Don't give up.
That was
keep
just a
trying.
happy. That was God. God.
So then, yeah.
He had a
Anyways,
dry sense of
it
humor.
did get me sober for 11 months, and then we were gonna go camping in Wisconsin, and we had bought
Then you
mushrooms
ate that
the week
cheese
before, because I thought that'd be okay to take mushrooms in sobriety. But this kid we stored him in his fridge the week before we went camping, and then halfway to the campsite, we find out that he had ate them all, and so it really pissed us all off. And I said to my friend, this other guy, like, just, you want to go drink, man? Fuck it. And he's like, yeah, all right. And so we drank, and then a day later, I was super hungover, and then a day later, I was like, man, I kind of want to drink again. So I drank again, and then I continued that. Like, that's what happens, We drink once. At least that's what happened to me. And then I drank for 5 more years,
That's what happens.
and take a bunch more drugs. I came back home, and I got some decent jobs. I was like an assistant at the school my brother went to, the autistic kid, and I would show up. Yeah, but it's so fun there. I mean, these guys are so fun to work with, just like off the wall, bonkers, and then you could show up drunk and then just coming down off of Xanax. Nobody really noticed. I mean, So that was a really cool job. I proved to myself that I could get a job at least, and I held it for 2 years.
Whoa, you
but
had that job 2
And he hasn't
years.
worked since.
I did get fired. Yeah, but
You should bring that list. Do you have that
No, I know.
list of all the jobs you had? That's
yeah, I had
so
like
long.
46 jobs, 47, 8. I don't know.
It's so crazy. And how many did you get fired from?
Most of all but one or two. I gave a 2-week
So
notice to
amazing.
one.
But you really had 40-something jobs?
Yeah.
He wrote, and there's a list
of
of them. His mom
restaurants.
helped write, or your mom wrote that list.
Yeah,
Like,
she was-
helped write it out.
She was
like,
really pissed off because I kept on
Solomon.
ruining shit.
And they're all weird names like that, like the barn.
Beverage Barn,
Beverage Barn.
Sweet Stop,
It's crazy.
River
Oh, and the
Skins.
Chattanooga like gift shop or whatever. Didn't you have the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Like,
Chattanooga Choo Choo. Sweet Stop and the Silver Diner. And yeah, Dirty Nellies, Swim Center,
and a taco
There's an Irish
place. You had a
bar.
taco.
Taco Mac, Hot Dogs and More.
Tennessee.
Rip Video Park. We rented video cassettes, VHS. Yeah, that job was great. I could sleep there because they gave me a key to that
Were you
place.
ever a porn star?
No, not yet. I don't want to do that though. I'm gonna be a real actor.
Not even any like independent
But-
films?
But I did get Well, do you want to film one? We can film one and see how it goes. You know. But
got an iPhone camera.
somebody gave me.
I have a shower
I-
video.
I bet you.
Way to take. Not a, oh yeah.
You.
Dracula.
Cheddar.
Oh,
You got more
Let me see.
I know, I heard that. So
Milf, I bet you got more than just a shower video.
Yeah, they're cool.
I went to college before Facebook.
like skin to
I like
skin.
dogs too.
Which one did you
I've never said anything about face.
The big guy.
Yeah, I'm getting off topic. So
Big guy.
what happened next?
Oh, we should.
Oh yeah, drank for 5 more years,
I know it's hard to say.
I don't have to say
Yeah.
and then realized I needed to get sober again because again I had nothing. So I stopped on my own.
Yeah.
And
That's so cool.
just I didn't go to meetings or anything. I just knew that I had to be sober, and I realized that like how addicting alcohol and drugs are. So I knew I couldn't take any of it.
Dracula's little.
No, he just looks like Dracula.
And then I stopped, and then I go to become a CNA
Which is
and like
Gaelic.
get a my CNA license, certified nurse assistant.
It's kind of like a nurse, but way less.
Yeah, super easy to get a job though, and yeah. So, but I like to help people. You know, I mean that's a good job, right?
Yeah, you can see it is like
When you
work with
start out at
elderly
the
a lot.
job, like 50.
Yeah, I worked with this kid. I got lucky. I didn't have to work in like a nursing home or a hospital where they're like really busy and like constantly watched over. I worked at this just one guy's house I went to, and he had viral encephalitis and cerebral palsy. This guy was like, you know, all fucked up. He couldn't move his body at all, and he could use his eyes. That's the only way he could communicate. And but his brain was fine. His body was worthless, basically. So we had to like carry him around everything.
Brain check.
And yeah, and he but he had a pretty good outlook on life and everything for what he had to go through. What?
From what he eyeballed to you,
Yeah.
you figured that out.
Well, he like he'll look at you and that's yes, and he looks up, that's no, and then like the alphabet is like an imaginary thing, and like over here is A, and then that's Z, and that's M, and then he'll like look right here, and he have to like be like I, and he's like yes, and then I'll be like what's the next letter, and then he'd go on and just spell the sentence out.
That's fine.
Yeah. He's 37. Yeah. And yeah, and then so he had
Is he good at
Are you getting wet?
high school work?
No, actually, my sister was handicapped, so I have a lot of compassion.
Look,
yeah, me too. That's why I like the job. But he needed
is he
to
good in high school? You know, education.
I don't know. No, he doesn't teach or anything like that.
Huh? He what?
He doesn't teach.
I didn't ask if he taught. I mean, does he know it?
Yes.
Why do you always stick your fingers up? Does he know it?
Does he know what?
Yeah, he
Does he know
graduated.
the education?
He graduated high school. Yeah.
Oh, good, good. All right. Now get him into music. See, because that's what he liked.
You can reach him through music.
He didn't really like music. That was my brother.
What?
My brother liked
That one was
music.
weird
This is
'cause
somebody
all I
else,
saw was
man.
You were
Master at
talking
first,
about the
and I was like,
autistic
oh,
brother,
wait.
and that's who I'm asking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he the one that's educated?
No.
Oh, I know Rainbow.
No, that's somebody else.
Jacking off?
And but it was funny
So you're
because this
getting
guy.
mixed up with two different people.
I'm sorry, man. You weren't
You
listening.
were talking about the autistic brother. I asked if he is a high school graduate.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Yes or no?
I just said no, you fucking idiot.
Man, you're like a lawyer. I can't get anything straightforward out here.
I took you through the steps. Sit down.
Yes and no.
Please be straightforward
I
with
know.
me.
I just told you. Okay.
Is he educated though?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
autistic brother.
Yeah. So sit down.
He knows algebra and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Good. Very good.
Now get him into music.
All right.
And that's what he likes.
Good call, man.
You think, yeah.
Thanks for being here.
And communicate with him more.
Okay. We never thought of that. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to call my mom right now and wake her up.
See, don't let him feel left out. Don't let him feel
Yeah.
left
It's
out
a-
of the world.
See? See?
Then what happened?
Next, so I had to give the guy who had cerebral palsy and
Introduce him
you had to pour him
JC.
his drinks, you know, feed him. And so he had to he had, yeah, I think. And but he would have a beer every once in a while, and so that was kind of strange having to pour beer down the guy's throat, you know.
So he wouldn't have a beer. You would have the beer for him.
No, I was sober at the time, but not in AA. But I would give him beer, you know, and that was just a weird experience. But you know, he only liked like one beer. I was like, "Do you want another one?" Like, I would. He's like, "No." I was like, "All right, fine." But I kind of didn't want to do it because it was like a kind of a trigger. So I don't know. I did that.
Nope, that better be your shower video.
No, it's
No.
shower video.
I want to see.
It's not even a video of me in the shower.
Oh, there's a video group. There's a Facebook group on this place.
Yeah.
Video is not a bird.
I don't approve of it anymore. It's like
there you
gone
go.
crossed
It's a loop.
over into like where I can't even stomach it.
Oh yeah.
And I like gross things, but I don't like donkey semen pouring down a like
Yeah.
addict's face. I don't
What
know.
happened?
Disgusting.
What they have this on?
I want Tiger to start a late night light
You hold
page.
it down.
So you can.
Oh yeah. So I started banging
Okay.
this
I gotta
Jew.
figure out how to start a
They're
page.
very
though.
good in bed. And C, I fell in love with her. Jew.
You
Jew.
fell-
A Jewish woman.
Jew.
A Jewess.
Like orange
A Jew. A Jew.
Judamite.
Yeah. A Jap. A Jewish American princess is what she would call
My mom used
herself.
to tell me that.
Oh really? I bet you're good in bed.
I hate
My
Japs.
mom's a bitch.
Poor Jap.
Oh, yeah.
She's.
But so
The Jewish
I
girls are
flew all the way back to
really
Canada because she
hot.
left and went back home, and then I went to visit her thinking, oh, it'll be this great sex rump and shit, and she wasn't about it. So and she was asking me like, so you don't drink anymore? I'm like, nah. She's like, you can't even have one beer? I'm like, not really. And so the next day I had one beer, and then I was like, yeah, I drank the beer, and I thought that I would want like a bunch more after I drank it, and I didn't. I was like, well, I guess I don't really need to be worried about this, you know? I'm not a problem drinker. Just a phase.
I get it.
And then like 2 days later, you know, I drink some more, drink again. And then I drank all day. Yeah.
I did this.
But I didn't get laid. I just wanted to drink the sorrow away.
Sounds like you.
And I
You still got
know.
like Canadian sorrow.
Yeah, right?
Sorrow.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's like coming right back. I'm sorry, man.
You're like a sorrow. You can go home.
Oh God. Get that cock away from me.
That's what got this Jewish girl turned on to me. Reading the book of Esther. I didn't get to finish the book of Esther.
But she wanted you.
Take all night.
That was so theatrical. That was like
Yeah,
the best
going on.
line ever.
Okay.
What turned her on? I didn't get to finish reading.
Girls
And then
You
so
know what
yeah,
I mean.
and then I drank a bunch. I started drinking again.
In
I
Canada?
no, I went back home and then drank a bunch more, and then got pulled over. Tried to get charged with DUI. I'd gotten arrested a couple of times before that for stupid shit,
The way I read it.
stealing bowling shoes, most famously.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the
That-
way
Yeah.
I thought that was just a joke.
Nah, it really happened.
What happened?
I tried to steal bowling shoes and I got arrested for it.
Wow.
Theft under $500.
Did you ever make amends to that place?
No, they closed down.
The jail was the amends. He did his time for the crime.
And he paid $500.
It's true.
You paid $500.
No, they didn't charge me $500. That was just the charge, theft under $500.
See, but in your case, you get deported.
I can't do that.
Yeah. So then got arrested. Then I got kicked out again.
Especially if Trump gets elected.
But then it escalated. I went to an acting program, did that, and then somehow finished that. And then once that ended, I had nothing to do and no more like school loan or grant money. And then got kicked out of another apartment. And my buddy had just gotten like a inheritance, and he liked to shoot coke. So, but I didn't, because I just like to drink. But if you're hanging out with somebody who has all the money and doesn't want to drink, just wants to shoot coke and won't buy me booze, then I'm gonna shoot coke, or at least try to snort it. But he was like, "No, man, you're shooting it with me." So we like rode around shithole back roads of like Tennessee and Georgia, shooting coke and
You
meth
really shot it into your arm?
Yeah.
Intravenous drugs.
for a few months. And
Do you do it yourself?
I learned a little bit.
You
Huh?
learned a little bit.
It's it's just not really good. It's like, I mean, it's kind of good for a little bit, for like a minute or two. It's way more intense. Yeah, it sucked.
Good for you.
Don't worry, it's still
But
you don't need to.
No, I
yeah,
don't want to, but that's why.
the worst was shooting Molly. We shot Molly one night too. It was
was
bad.
bad?
Yeah, it was terrible. I just like laid there and got really white. It was like the first time I drank moonshine. I just got really pale and like laid there.
Easier.
Because do it too much, you know.
You never snorted it?
And
Liquids?
it's hard to shoot Molly
My
recreationally.
adopted parents gave me
So yeah.
Drug of choice.
Mark.
Alcohol, truly, but I did all those
Yeah.
other drugs
But
too.
see, I found out later on that
tag.
Francis
Probably.
was not St.
Yeah.
Francis of his
All right, hold on.
real person.
I'm almost done. And then I'm almost to the steps, which means I'll be done at this meeting. Like,
They might have gotten ZZ Top.
Oh, Red Boy's coming.
David Bowie song?
Where they got it from.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
right. Yeah. And then so I saw Fish a bunch more. They were really good. It went downhill, but then oh yeah, went and
That's a good song.
got out to L.A. because of another arrest,
12:17.
basically.
John's coming at
And
1. Rent Boy's coming at 1.
Yeah.
This is Rent Boy's friend.
I went to a sober living. I found the shittiest, well, the cheapest place on Craigslist to live.
Oh, he got a
Star House.
nickname. Guess what his nickname was there?
Oh yeah,
What was it?
it wasn't that great, but
Garfield.
no. What did Cheddar say?
Somebody said Garfield. I think
Is that
Ray
Patrick?
You said that, right?
That's a good one. I wish it was.
It was strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but
Is there
you're not
water
sure.
anywhere around here?
Yeah.
Yes,
no.
I don't
But
know.
I was sure then the
It's
guy
red
who
hair.
gave it to, who gave me the nickname, the guy
that guy's taller
Ruben.
than
Gotta be shorter than that guy.
Ruben is like 6'6".
Yeah, everybody's shorter than him.
Yeah. And
Cobito.
but like
Cobito.
I don't know, when I came out here and I realized that I needed to get sober and I had to, or I would be probably nobody was going to take care of me anymore. I couldn't take care of myself. I knew that. So I decided to try to do AA. There was one guy at that sober living who used to come to this meeting back when it was on La Brea. It was where I first started coming here.
Ian knows him.
Yeah, 2 liter.
2 liter.
Yeah, and he like took the program seriously, and he brought me to Bare Bones, and I went there,
Yeah.
and I liked the fact that it was at night and far away from the sober living, and then people would go out to eat afterwards and hang out, and then they dragged me to late night one time, and Rich did, and It was a good. I don't know. That night was okay, but I kept coming back because it was at night, and I like to stay up late, and so I did that, and I got a sponsor and did the same thing that like everybody else who stays sober does. I got a sponsor and I worked the steps, and yeah. So I put my sobriety first. The world record is 24 hours. What other kind of cliches come out of here? Those are the things like
one day at a time.
That's kind of what I said.
Wait, but
I
when you
rephrased
stay
it better.
up for 2 days
Don't drink,
straight,
don't think.
without
Then
going to sleep until you're sober.
I like these exceptions to the rule. Go on.
Because I've totally made it 72 hours.
Yeah.
So I've beaten the world record.
Remember my sweet
I did
shirts,
too
my
when I
thing
went to
was
New
chicken
York this
wings?
past summer.
Or no, the
Stayed
drug
up all
dealer's
night
thing
walking
was
around,
chicken wings.
Yeah.
and it was great. That buzz you get, from staying up so
What if
long.
someone comes and
Is
shoots
that
the
a
place
relapse?
up?
No,
Well,
That's always a possibility.
because
Huh?
it is my
That's always a
alternative.
possibility.
I
It
know.
is a possibility?
Probably about
Right.
American. Not,
And,
not quite as likely as
I
American.
thank Chuckles for asking me to speak. And
Thank
you,
We
Luke.
could probably make it out.
Oh, we need $10 more. Please join me in video.
Luckily, we recorded it, so you can listen to it at home.
Oh, recording. I thought that was a breathalyzer.
Oh yeah, we went to. Did you go to the security? Did you go to the checkpoint on Hyperion on the way over here?
Oh, there's a sobriety checkpoint?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Chuckles opened her door because her window doesn't roll down, and she was like, "Sorry, my window doesn't roll down." The guy's like, "Have you been drinking tonight?" She's like, "No, we're on our way to AA." He's like, "All right." It's that easy.
Put your hand on my heart. You would have felt it move. It just moved. Certain music. Your heart, you can feel it.
Well, I never got to my higher power. See, Fish is the greatest band ever. I saw him first in November 6th, 1996. And they changed my mind, changed my life that night. Yes, I was on acid, but I listened. I listened intently.
Thanks for sharing, Luke.
You're welcome, Ara. Ara's here. I heard him speak the other night. It was very good. And who else is here? Buttfuck Hero is here. Warm Carl. Some guy, Milf is here. Klein. Cheddar. Tiger. Han. Tiger. Some hot Jewish chick. Tyler. Black Tyler. Some chick from Colorado. Patrick. Short Patrick is here. Rabies Rick is here. And Chuckles is here. And Cheddar, of course. And that guy. And Fish became my higher power when I, or at least became part of my higher power when I went and saw him for the first time sober at the Hollywood Bowl in the summer of 2011. And at the end of the meeting, the separate meeting of the fellowship, they started the serenity prayer with, "Dude, grant me the serenity to accept." And in that moment, when I heard the word "dude" instead of God, I realized that there was something that could be applied to my mental stability, which was, I guess, just the irreverence and the ability to think that it's just dude and not God, and dude seemed to make it seem like higher powers could be more on earth than in the heavens.
Do you have a ladder?
And so that's how it works. AA and people in AA and other people in my family are also part of my higher power, as well as lots of people who I love. A lot of them are here.
get a 14-hour
They're not
day
open until then.
and 11 hours.
She has other plans for
You know, the 14 hours
clothes.
includes
Way.
lunch breaks, any
We're gonna make
Yeah.
our own French fries, goddammit.
Yeah.
stuff. So that's your unlimited. So we're gonna get paid
No,
for
Brimley's coming though in a half
for
hour.
mileage.
Yeah, I know.
So you gotta
Do
keep
we
going.
go somewhere afterwards?
Yeah, people do sometimes.
We go to Astro Diner.
But usually
Yeah, you have a
we're
good
not.
before
It's gotta be
that.
straight. It's open 24 hours.
Open road.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Hardly.
I'm gonna give you my email and
The
you
real
can let me
accent.
know, print it out, and then, or if you have a good printer, you can print it out, and I will not touch it on there.
To like driving in. I only have 107 days. I don't think I
Um,
qualify.
I-
I've tried twice.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I had a couple of adventures, but
Did you
like
hear
the
the,
first time that
did you
I
not read the
drove
thing?
in snow, all of a sudden
This is
the
a very
ground gets
special
covered, right?
levee
It's
place.
snowing, but the road is clear. But all of a sudden,
Why you
it's
dress up like a
white
like
flag.
a child
But I don't want you to go
And so I pulled
You
over, and I was
107 days.
like, I didn't
Hey,
really
do
do
that.
that.
You're
And
so
I-
awesome. Is that your car?
And I pulled over, and it was uphill. So as soon as I hit the brake, the fucking truck started
I say you're dressed like a grown-up.
sliding downhill backwards.
Child star.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
you know,
was
like
so
when you're like a
freaky.
kid on
Yeah.
TV show, like you grow up.
Yeah,
and
it
you're
was.
wearing the
Okay.
same
And-
I
but it was
Yeah,
good.
whatever
No,
I
no,
can
just
yank out
Saturday.
there.
Yeah, because even
Is that Billy?
it's an 18-wheeler and a real truck, and sometimes
like
I only got 2 Coke.
I know.
it's
Yeah,
snow
yeah,
and
there's a bunch of
you see
people
the
through
snow
it.
like kind of blowing
what?
you can
No,
hear
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we're like
Yeah, I should be on that
Really
too.
cute.
Because sometimes
I
there's
just
been a couple of roads that you can
dick.
barely see that.
And he's in there somewhere.
And you feel the truck like it's
Is that JC?
slide.
Yeah.
That is actually.
No, it's a video.
Leah.
No way.
Yeah.
Internet.
How have you never looked
No.
at this?
I've never
You're like,
seen
dude,
this.
Honestly, before
I think I've only seen the other side. Who are these?
No, you will end up in Instagram.
yeah.
I don't know anything.
That's just nice, really.
It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like
Yeah.
hot food.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm crazy.
Walking the dog. Is that Lucy?
I don't know why, like humanizes them for me. Yeah, then like I just like was being funny.
I know
like,
that. I think I've only looked at it. I like this.
Like and then she started
I've
calling
seen it before.
It's like that's whole phone is
Yeah, it was like First Responders. I guess when I first did it, it was
like I
like
should have.
had the most pictures of her.
Go out. That's why she was going out with her for a while. She was like,
I don't remember these
When I
bits.
did.
I'd get these like, oh my god, how do you?
I'm wearing makeup. I feel like that.
Makeup
But
so
you know what,
cheap.
though?
Like
Yeah.
when I quit, even though when I quit eating cheese at that time, they stopped.
Because she was like really
Yeah, that's all
dark.
that's
Like,
cute.
coming in, it was like the whole idea was really novel to me.
That's
So
what
I was just playing with that, and then like the sex thing was
get
like
that?
really kind
Like
of
once I
gross.
got there, the piece.
Because like it was like she her like on and off switch was like there's like no in between. It's just like hi, I'm a normal person. And then it's like, we have a really over like a movie mode. And
Or sometimes
it's like
I
a
find
little
these
too.
like
Yeah, well,
I've had a real
like
energy to
I just want to jerk off to
Your
this,
friends
not
find it.
actually
Go to this place.
do this.
Can I see the?
Yeah, like
right now.
Oh yeah, and
Intimacy.
you look so
Yeah.
civilized.
Yeah, it was weird. That was a fun thing to say. I guess for a minute.
The first time I came to this meeting and
I met this guy tonight though.
That was like all sorts of
He actually got
You have kids.
got so
ideas,
much
just pursuing the ideas of people more than actually like enjoying someone.
You're definitely.
But I mean, what a great now.
I have
Ross
one really cool video.
teacher. You have a porn star puppet for those who but she has to be taught how to be in between. She's just out in normal mode, and then she has one little thing that will strip off all her clothes.
Which one?
Oh.
Well, the one that's printed,
Yeah, she's like one of those like burning angel
No, that's not
tattooed
you.
fucking chicks.
Okay, look. This is one of the.
Who is that? Are you just random
I like
girls?
the looks. I like the looks. But sometimes, you know, because like the look kind of implies a personality that goes with it. But you don't really actually mean that when it comes down to it. You know, you see a girl with like tattoos, and, like, you know, like, oh, she's like fun and interesting. But like, yeah, and then it's like, oh, this is just something that people do because they're not fun and interesting. Like they just
Well, I feel like you can tell by the person's tattoos.
So I can share these.
They have a bunch of stuff that everybody else has.
right.
Kind of like.
Like you just went to a shop and said,
Yeah, you see how the group is.
like,
So
like,
you-
that's your person. Totally.
Better than when I tried
Mm-hmm.
You don't mind. Do you mind if I friend you? Yeah, of course. Sorry.
So I got audition. Found out today for a feral, vicious cannibal witch.
This is for Sesame Street.
Yes.
Okay.
How did you know?
They're being recorded.
So,
Feral Vicious.
cannibal witch. And so what we're learning in our acting class is with our imagination, we're actually creating the world that we live in. So everything is very vivid and specific. And when you do that, and when you say I instead of like if my character's name is Susie, instead of saying Susie goes to the store, if I say I work at the grocery store.
So
There's something about saying I and the verbs that gets it into your body, and then you become the person. You're not just you're acting your version of the person.
Okay.
So it's really. I got to eat babies today in my homework. I ate a baby in it.
you know how like
So-
when people get
It was really.
they get on traffic and
And
just
I
step on it
roasted
and-
her, the baby's mom. I cooked her first, and then I roasted her leg because I can't eat the whole human
So anyways, he just
at
took
once
off.
because I'm a tiny person.
And
But I really
sure
love
enough,
when they
those,
get
like,
extra
super
crispy, and because
and you
the
hit the
skin will
brakes,
just melt off the
and the
bone.
fucking truck just
And
goes.
I worship death. And so I have
container
this
was,
huge
like, all the way
altar
across
built in
the-
my bedroom.
the
Oh,
room,
and
so nobody could
the
go.
way that I cook
And
humans is I
the whole
have
tractor was like-
this long flat
was
metal
asleep
thing that has
and I
spikes in
remember
it, so you
like
put the
bouncing
body
around
down
in
and
there.
you push the spikes on, so all the fat when it's cooking will come out, and then there's a spigot at the end, so you can tilt it, and I have jars full of human fat.
What's the heat source? Is it like a crock
It's a
pot?
fire.
Oh, okay.
Fire. I'm old school. And so then I have my altar built to death is made out of candles of human fat. And then
Because
the baby, I hung the
counts now
baby.
as
When you rip
phone.
apart the baby, you don't often know which end is
I
going to
don't know,
get
we don't have a
the
video. Yeah, now it
which
does.
end is going to get the vertebrae.
We don't have. I
So
mean,
it's
a lot of
kind of
people
like
do
a
have
guess.
it.
So
like,
the vertebrae
a lot
came
of,
out with the head. So I have a
owner
little
of
coat
houses do
hanging
have
in
it.
front of the altar, and I hung
That's
the
what
baby
I'm
and as my offering to death. And then I eat my leg in front of my altar.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
real
but,
sweet.
But yeah, they said that it counts as
The leg was so
being on the
delicious
phone
that I
because
cried.
it's a-
Like it
like a
tasted
phone,
so good.
That's so cute.
at least. Yeah, but
And the
at least
baby,
for this
The
company.
great part about
Because the whole
eating
thing is
babies,
that they have
you can eat babies raw. I mean, you can eat humans raw too. But babies, when they have that big belly, it's fun because my teeth are also sharp. They're sharpened, so I can tear into human flesh.
Chloe's
And
beer
when you bite into a baby, the belly pops like a little balloon full of pudding. It's so delicious. And then it comes apart and it's holding the legs and the hands here. And you have a little snack on the leg.
You need a jacket too. Let's go jacket shop.
It's very vivid.
It seems like
Well, hopefully I get the part.
no, never.
Okay, you don't need a jacket. You need a vest.
This is still recording.
It's very minimal.
Oh, you just heard all about my cannibal
Yeah.
experience.
Oh, cool. Okay.